Ladies and gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving Massacre Week.
Well, isn't Thanksgiving originally when the Pilgrims slaughtered a bunch of Indians?
You know what? I think it might be. So here we are again.
Slaughter time.
COVID is the Pilgrims.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Thanksgiving week. So we got a short week. And some it's sketchy. I don't know what it's sketchy. We have some stats about traveling and about turkey sales and just kind of like being able to wrap your head around what it's going to look like. And it looks like it's going to be
You'll be shocked how many people hopped on a plane Friday. Shocked.
And who even goes Friday?
That means Tuesday and Wednesday?
Oh.
Slammed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And turkey sales are through the roof apparently. It's just, I don't know. We're going to talk about it, but we're headed up to a very dangerous week.
Yeah.
Of course, we have a lot of other things to talk about. We're going to talk about the best cheeseburger in the world.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
14 hours.
14 hours wait is well worth it. We're going to check in on some Corona stuff. Apparently we have a vaccine coming very, very, very soon.
Yeah.
We have a long talk about our favorite topic, TikTok, but don't be alarmed, listeners. It's not our normal TikTok talk. We also tie in a lot of OnlyFans.
A lot of OnlyFans.
We talk about who's buying up all these $5 million houses in LA. Seems like the people on TikTok and OnlyFans.
And it's all one race.
And the weird thing is it's all one race. And we kind of are going to get into that a little bit.
Shady.
Because it seems, I don't think white people are that cool.
No.
You know? It doesn't quite reflect.
Doesn't reflect pop culture in normal times.
Something seems a little fishy here. Yeah. And then, of course, we're going to bring you our Karen of the Week, brought to you by Keeping Up with the Karens. That's it. We got that and many more topics to cover. You ready?
Yes, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, man. Listen to us before you hop on that plane. We might save your life or grandma and grandpa's life.
Yeah, please be safe.
Time for some group chat.
Cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, group chat.
Cash.
It's $1 trillion. Hot.
All right, so I feel like we can put the debate to rest.
Okay.
Here on the podcast. I think we all agree unanimously. There's 5 of us in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Best fast food burgers in the country, In-N-Out.
Yes. I've never had a fast food burger in my life.
You're right, but best,
Grilled cheese.
I've had a best animal style fries.
There you go.
Or the only.
The only.
There you go. See, agreed?
I would say from a vegetarian perspective, In-N-Out is phenomenal.
Okay.
In-N-Out is the absolute most subpar fast food burger in the entire world. And that's not even biased. It is, you can literally taste it. Let's not beat around the bush.
I think the beauty of In-N-Out, I'll tell you what it is from my perspective, is they clearly have never heard of inflation. Prices are sharper than ever.
Yep.
It's simplicity.
It's a simple menu. Mm-hmm. It is so damn fast. The quality of the food, from what I'm told,
fresh.
It seems nicer than
fresh.
Other.
It's borderline healthy, I'd say.
Yeah, it's like a health food.
Pretty much like a health food.
Is this an ad? I'd say this is a lot of.
I'll tell you why they don't need an ad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it. Aurora, Colorado, In-N-Out opened their first location, and there was a 14-hour line.
14-hour line.
Imagine.
And Travis Scott wasn't even there.
What would you wait 14 hours for?
I could tell you the vaccine.
14 hours?
No.
I would wait for the COVID.
You would get the damn virus in the line.
But then I get vaccinated.
They were in cars. If you get to have a car drive through and be the first to get the vaccine, I'm with Anand. I'm in the car behind that Audi.
14 hours?
I have a SUV now.
I'm behind the SUV.
No.
14 hours? No way.
No. I'd
Nothing.
wait a couple months.
What if it was first but then the next shipment wouldn't come for 3 months?
Okay, then I would. But
you.
that's
Even
not
if it was one
In-N-Out's
month.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tomorrow's by 8 hours.
So if you're willing to wait in the 14-hour car line, why not drive to another state that has an In-N-Out?
Vegas. Drive to Vegas.
Yeah, it's one
Even
of the
if you don't want to get on a
things.
plane,
Go
I get
look
the
up
point.
the drive from Aurora, Colorado to Las Vegas.
I think that In-N-Out is the best fast food burger that exists, but in no way worth a 12-hour wait.
You know,
Like,
Pete's
not even close. I mean,
talking all this shit, and him and the crew went and did an In-N-Out photo shoot this
so
week.
you like to use it for clout, Pete?
Yeah. In-N-Out's good for lights.
Oh, it is.
It's
good for
great.
lights.
Record high.
In-N-Out has like a bit of like that, there's like the exclusivity because the rest of the country can't get it.
Right.
And so you use that LA fucking clout, and here you are talking shit, Pete.
Look, that's my job.
What's
I
the
have
best-
to make
what's the
content
best-
interesting.
What's the best fast food?
Don't say Shake Shack.
burger? Please don't say Shake Shack.
No,
I don't even
not
eat
Shake
meat,
Shack.
and I know it's not Shake
It's
Shack.
not Shake Shack.
No.
And I'm so sick of that debate.
Right. I still think McDonald's would even be higher than
Oh my God.
In-N-Out.
You're crazy.
I think I want to eat beef for a week just to know
Yeah.
that this is real.
It's so wrong.
Yeah.
It's so wrong. You listen. How long did people wait for the McDonald's? McDonald's had to do a Travis Scott collab. Probably paid $10 million, and they had like a 2-hour wait.
Yeah. I don't even think it was a wait. It
I
was
don't
just
think it
people
was.
went.
We saw the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but 12 hours, man. I just wonder. Like, is any part of that manufactured?
No, I mean, I honestly think why the video was most interesting to me is that no matter what, at the end of the day, humans are so simple.
Yeah.
Like, you put a decent piece of meat, some cheese, and some Thousand Island dressing.
That's the thing.
And you got us.
That's
It's-
the thing.
you
Because
don't-
Max, you're getting some onions, lettuce, and tomato.
Yeah.
There's no like.
Like, think about it like this. There are all these, let's take fashion, for example. There are all these people trying to figure out sustainable, made from the ocean plastic,
Yeah.
and the craziest things to get you to come through their website and buy something.
Yeah.
In-N-Out just plops open, put a little Bible quote under their drink,
Yep.
and like,
Let her
boom.
rip. And let her freaking rip. I don't. This what blows my mind is we have a lot of problems in the country, right? And there's a lot of people very upset. But you're telling me people have 12 hours to wait for a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have anything else to work on?
No, this
We're
is
in a pandemic. We're in a crisis. People are losing jobs. And you're like, fuck it. Let's
14 hours?
spend our Thursday just waiting for that burger. What did you eat while you were waiting to eat?
I would have had 3 meals in 14 hours.
If I was McDonald's, I would have set up shop halfway through the line.
Yeah.
I'm like, halfway through, grab a
I mean, weed's legal in Colorado, so maybe people are just smoking, munching.
Just having a party in their car.
I mean, that's absurd.
I mean, in LA, so, in the Hollywood In-N-Out, which is the closest to where we live, there's always a line. And because I run by it all the time, so I always see the line. Even at I think they open at 10 or 11, there's a line.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so efficient, so quick,
Yeah.
and people are in and out, literally.
Literally. I stop there sometimes on my way from here back
From
home.
Staples to In-N-Out.
Yeah, I'll usually go grab some bookmarks and then I'm like, let's treat
Well,
myself.
I'm gonna walk myself. I'm gonna walk in too. Forget the drive-through.
Yeah. I often
I want to
will
touch those handles.
I'll drive home and I'll just check the line. And if the line's short, I'll stop, which is
Yeah.
once every few weeks.
So,
Yeah.
so what's your order?
Well, I'm a pretty simple guy when it comes to food. I think you both know that more
Yeah.
than anyone. I get a double cheeseburger with spread and grilled onions only, no lettuce, no tomato. I get my fries animal style with no onion. They tend to go a little heavy.
I
on
love the
onions.
onion.
Yeah,
So you just do
onion's
the
great.
cheese and the sauce?
Just the cheese and the sauce, pretty good.
Okay.
Try it out.
Okay.
And a Coca-Cola usually.
Yeah, you have to have a soda.
You got to. I mean, if you're going in and out, come on.
Hey, by the way,
What are
the
you gonna
thing
do?
about
Get
it,
water to be healthy.
yeah, the even the packaging and the branding of just the palm trees, I don't know where the first In-N-Out location was. I know it's somewhere in California. I don't know exactly where. San Bernardino, I've heard.
Yep.
But but it feels like an LA thing. People land at LAX at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you go to In-N-Out. There's so many foreigners I know that the first thing they do is
It's like the
LAX
Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's
Yes.
literally you
Yeah.
stop, you grab In and Out.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
see the stars on the.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is,
In
they're
Baldwin Park.
family owned.
Baldwin Park, okay.
They're family owned.
Yep.
They never succumb to private equity.
No.
Trying to go public.
An interesting story, the story of the In and Out
Oh my God,
ownership
it's kind of
Yeah.
scary.
is scary and interesting.
Yes.
Explain it. With
There's been a lot of tragedy.
There's been tragedy. There's been early death. There's been ownership passed throughout the family with some inner family, struggles.
I think a very young woman is the CEO now.
A very young woman, Lindsay.
She's my age, I think.
If that, she's really young.
Yeah, and she's a friend.
Yeah,
we met her at Staples Center one night at a Drake concert. I think it was.
I've seen the In-N-Out gift bag in the office.
I got a big birthday In-N-Out present one year.
Wow.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But this is what I will say about them. I don't know how much of this is public. This is what I'll say. They do a really good job of. They're a real lesson in like keeping your business like family. So it's all family that works in all the high positions of the company. The young lady who is the CEO now started handling the merch because she was the younger, granddaughter. And they do these like company retreats where they have themes and they all do like, they'll reenact things and make videos. And I don't want to be too descriptive, but they have this really family thing. And then they also they never expanded like too far east.
Yeah.
They kind of keep doing what they're doing. Eventually, maybe they will, but they're really big on...
they're slow and steady.
And how fresh it is, right? They're worried about how far something has to go from the distribution center to the restaurant. So if they don't have distribution centers, they don't open restaurants.
What I've also heard, I remember in high school, that was the highest paying fast food job. And I know, I think it still is. Yeah. Like, I know...
Their managers are...
6 figures.
Yeah, 6 figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
So...
That's insane.
And another fun fact is one time I really, like I said, I'm friends with the owner and I tried so hard to do a Young and Reckless collab, but we were too risque.
Yeah.
Because Reckless Girls.
Yeah.
It was like back in 2014.
Yeah.
Has
a lot
anybody
of
collabed with
scantily
them?
clad women running around.
Yeah, it wasn't approved.
Has anybody collabed with them?
I think so, yeah.
So is In-N-Out the story if Ray Kroc doesn't come in and try to make McDonald's this global brand, right?
Yeah, but it sounds like the founders naturally had a little bit of Ray Kroc in them, like just enough.
But not to like...
But not blow it out style.
Yeah. You're not seeing an In-N-Out in Beijing anytime soon.
No, not with what's going on now.
No. So anyway, 12-hour lines, I mean, holy shit, had to mention it, right? We're all about hype and business here.
That's like
that's
supreme
ultimate
level.
hype.
Yeah, that's supreme, the supreme of cheeseburgers. And Pete, I will accept your apology.
Yeah.
No.
All right, next up. Let's talk about what is worth waiting in line for 12 hours, and that is the vaccine. There's word that the first Americans could get vaccinated as soon as December 11th.
Mm-hmm.
That feels so sketchy to me.
So December 10th apparently is like a big date for approval, and because things are being manufactured as we speak, by the 11th, 12th, there's potentially, as long as all the approvals keep going smoothly, there's people that could get vaccinated this year.
I'm waiting.
We're not going to be offered it in December.
I think by January will be offered.
January, I agree.
I think there's going to be a whole racket of high-end doctors that get access to the vaccines first, and we're
don't
going
we
to
do
start...
a podcast with 2 of them?
Yeah. So we'll get pinged by them.
Okay.
No job and a vaccine.
Here you
12
go.
grand.
I hate to blow up his spot. Deepak's close friends this weekend. Another banger.
Yeah.
Very nice weekend. And very nice alcohol. Very nice scotch.
Yeah, he's living.
I kind of wish I was Deepak's friend. I wish I was close. He sounds like he's having more fun than I am nowadays.
You got Costa Bravas. This guy's drinking like $45 glass scotch.
I picked the wrong fucking team.
It's different, man. You had one shot at it and you chose wrong. You chose Marina Del Rey instead of Santa Barbara.
Jesus.
Will you guys go first round?
I have no issues going first round.
Yeah, at this point,
because I think what the thing with the vaccine is, whenever you take it, you're going to need a booster in 3 to 6 months. Yeah. It's similar to antibodies that disappear.
Yeah.
So I know someone that had the antibodies in March and does not have them anymore.
Yep.
So you're going to have to get booster on the vaccine. I think that's pretty widely reported that after you get it within 3 to 6 months, you're going to need a second boost. So just get the first boost and then move on.
This is what I feel. I feel that I would be comfortable getting it. I probably wouldn't give it to my kid till I learned a little bit more.
Yeah, the kid thing is the issue because who knows what the...
I am what I am at this point. So I could deal with whatever the consequences.
It's not about what you are. It's about what you will be when this thing hits your DNA.
Maybe I'll be closer to Bill Gates and maybe he'll just have a direct line to me. Shoot me some text messages.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'll be very happy with that.
Yep. I want to see Bill Gates get it live. That's all.
So, it'll continue to become a big debate. The other thing, interesting enough, Huntington Beach, Saturday night, huge protest of the curfew. So they started protesting to go past the 10 p.m. curfew. So the only thing I could think of that people are upset about the 10 p.m. curfew is that they can't go. They're trying to shut down partying.
Yeah.
That is what the 10 p.m. curfew purpose is.
Yeah.
So you're just protesting that you can't get drunk in public past 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Or because I don't think it has to do with control.
It's all it is that the government shouldn't have a say in that for you. Which, I understand the frustration. Look, in my opinion, we should have either went full China or we should have went full Texas.
Yeah.
Like all or nothing.
Yeah.
It's this like back and forth of rules and people, people are losing their businesses and stuff like that. And you're just sick of being told what to do by the government. Because that isn't normally what we do here.
Yeah. And I think the problem is just I saw an interesting thing that someone posted that what Germans are giving their population in terms of financial aid, UK, Canada, and then how you can't, which I agree, if we were imposing restrictions and then handing out checks, I think people would be a lot fucking calmer about it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, if you lock down, get paid. And I think the next set of economic catastrophe is going to be so dramatic, way bigger than March and April, because it's clear there's going to be this kind of on and off switch that we're doing with businesses, and there's no assistance. And every week that goes by, it's just compounding.
I mean, how long until we're no longer, we're back to the essential businesses only?
So we're hearing
this week.
We're hearing this week that
people won't be able to come in here. What we're doing here
No.
is
We've always
illegal.
been able to do this year.
we're essential.
We're essential.
Podcasts
Our
are
office
essentials.
never closed.
Oh, you're right.
Our office never closed. The building never actually closed.
The building didn't close, and our business being a podcast is essential.
Okay, well, let's just say we weren't that, and we were, something else.
No, but I'd say to say
Then we couldn't. Then we could not.
Say it differently. Outdoor dining's done. Takeout only.
Isn't that 50% though, or they're going to ratchet that up?
They're saying that what we're being told is this week. Don't hold us to this. This is what we're being told now.
You have a friend at the Pentagon, right?
My cousin at the Pentagon.
Got it.
Raj Murthy.
There's no one named Raj at the Pentagon, so don't worry. That's
Raj,
a lot.
Man. There's one Raj in there.
Yeah, Roger.
Got it. Okay.
Roger Murthy told us that LA.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to get fucked. How many people that are still technically in business are hanging on by a thread?
Yeah.
That this is the
and
final
employees.
Straw. Yeah.
That still are getting their they're squeezing out 20 hours a week with this outdoor dining and some tips.
Yeah. Okay, we've talked about it all for the last week, but to talk about it again, it's Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
It would appear to me that people are hanging. People are not, sure, less than normal, but it seems like, what are do we know anything about flight bookings? Do we know anything about general, what it's starting to look like by the numbers?
Yeah, so we know that over 1 million people have traveled on Friday. 1 million
Last Friday.
domestically.
Already.
Yes. The second highest daily total since the coronavirus pandemic.
Damn, that's early. What was the first,
So this is early pandemic, probably before everything was just
when
crazy.
we were having bottle signs and COVID-19.
Yeah, got it.
So last year, the equivalent day, 2.6 million people traveled. This year, 1 million. So it's only 40%, but still, it's just showing that despite all the kind of fear that's out there, 1 million people still traveled on Friday. And I'm sure a shitload of people traveled Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. People are traveling. Kids who are there are tons of college campuses around the country, especially in the middle of the country and in the South that are open. Those kids, my guess, are going home to wipe out their family. And, it's so
do grandma and grandpas across the country realize there's an invasion coming this week?
So, here's another crazy. So there's a bunch of stats that just came out, and so I think the biggest interesting number here was what percentage of people will be having Thanksgiving with 10 or more people. So 40% of Americans are expected to have Thanksgiving with 10 or more people.
40% of all Americans?
That's insane. So remember last
we're
week when I said we went from 1,000 deaths a day to 1,300 deaths a day? Now we're at 1,500 deaths a day.
We're going to have to start digging ditches.
I mean, it's literally going to be 3,000 in early December.
On the 10th day of Christmas, Santa brought to me 20,000 dead bodies.
But okay, so at this point, we know the elderly are at risk, and if you're older than 55 and you're allowing this fuckery, isn't it on you?
Yes. Yeah. But look, I think it's on both. I think yes, it is on you. Yes, it is on you. That's first and foremost.
If you're 65 and you're like, hey, Timmy from Clemson is home for Christmas.
Hey, bring Timmy over. We haven't seen him since he was 12.
Yeah, you're right. But
give Grandma a kiss.
But I also think, oh my God, give Grandma a kiss, famous last words this year.
It's on you. The information's there. I
agree. First and foremost, I agree. But second, it's just like, I mean, everyone should be a part. Like if I don't know. I just think young people should also
You can't put it on a 20-year-old. Sorry, they're dumb.
Yeah.
A 20-year-old college
65-year-olds start to get kind of dumb again too.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So there needs to be someone in the middle, right?
I'm sorry. Everyone who I just offended.
You need a 35-year-old to come in and say, look, you dummy old man.
You
look,
need
you
us.
dummy kid.
Yeah. You need it. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
The group chat generation.
Yes.
We know. Because I think you start to get old and you start to not think about, you just don't care. Like we've talked about that. There's a lot of old people that are really reckless too because they're like, not to sound crazy, but like how much longer I'm going to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Screw it.
1,500 deaths a day is insane.
Insane. And you're telling me 40% of people are planning right now to gather in 10 or more. And you know that, let's say out of that 40%, 80% of those include someone in a high risk category.
For sure.
I mean, I would say high risk.
I would say at every Thanksgiving dinner, if it's multi-generation, 100% there's one person with high risk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think you're right. What about the turkey salesman? Like, is that, like, what if you're a guy or gal that just spends your whole year getting ready to just hand over turkeys? That has to be like, we talk about there's people who own houses at Coachella who probably make their whole mortgage for the year off of Coachella weekend.
Yeah.
There has to be people out there whose whole year is made by Thanksgiving turkey sales.
The demand is out of control for turkey. It's out of control. Supermarkets are just overwhelmed with demand that they have raised prices. So
that's the two stories going on in America. One, they have no more toilet paper.
Yeah.
And two, they have no more turkeys.
Yes. 36 cents above the 4-year average, and resulting in $1.38 per pound. And so the CEO of Butterball
nice.
Is very happy about. He's saying there should be more birds on table across the country. I mean, think about it. The entire tourism turkey business is gone. So you know how many people probably travel? They go to like, let's all take the family to some resort area, and all the restaurant turkeys are effectively gone.
Butterball guy's guilty by association.
In terms of
just murdering,
he's enabling.
Yeah,
you're like selling the crack pipe.
Yeah.
Like it's not the actual crack, but like they need you to get it done.
Right.
And I mean, these are some staggering numbers here. So, despite all the demand, they're seeing 25% of hosts plan to serve a smaller size turkey than last year. That's interesting.
Because it's a little smaller group. Like it's 15 instead of 25.
Yes. But check this out. 50 million people in America face daily food shortages, okay? And they're expected to spend $800 million on Thanksgiving turkeys. And there'll be 40 million turkeys purchased and 200 million pounds of turkey meat thrown out.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is America. Oh man. The numbers this year are absurd.
Yes. And like, it just, and put this into perspective while you're stuffing your face. The average Thanksgiving meal is 3,000 calories.
Nice.
It takes
Per person.
3,000
calories?
Yes.
That's so crazy.
It takes a 180-pound adult 9 hours of walking to burn that out. 9 hours of walking.
Oh my God.
There's that In-N-Out line.
And then,
go for a walk.
Just
and
walk, yeah.
And then 80 million hours of 80 million total viewership on all the NFL games is expected on Thanksgiving. I mean, talk about gluttonous. Thanksgiving is literally the holiday defines America.
Yep.
Gluttony.
Yep. You're right.
But now it's gluttony and death.
Yeah, and we can't turn it down
Yeah.
in the middle of this is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Gosh, I really think holidays are going to be like devastating.
I know this is a very unpopular take, and it sounds like a liberal coastal take.
Yeah.
If you actually shut down for 60 days and you know a vaccine's coming in January, isn't that the right move?
But you got to give money.
Give money, shut down.
Yeah, give money, shut down, wait for vaccine.
Give everyone their...
Because we're so close.
Yep.
And like, I know, younger people are going to say, it's my life, but like 1,500 deaths a day is significant.
Yeah, very. I agree. You're right. You're right. I think you're totally right. But I think instead we're just going, and especially because we're now in the tail end of like Trump time, and Trump couldn't give a shit less to comment on any of this. So instead it's going to go the route of like every man for himself until the vaccine comes. And it's just going to be the other route.
And I think it's a pretty apolitical take to say like, hey, vaccine's coming in January, guys.
Yeah, it has become political, but it's not political
whatsoever
by nature. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, shit, man. I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems like we're staring down a slow-moving disaster.
What I feel bad is, unfortunately, a lot of people's final meal might be fucking Thanksgiving.
And you know what the sad part is?
Seeing the fam.
You know what the sad part is? The amount of money to give stimulus for 60 days isn't significant.
No.
Probably $500 billion.
Nothing.
Nothing.
We spend that on arms, missiles.
Nothing. Okay. Well, yeah, I think you're 100% right, but I think we're going to go the other way. I think we're going to go not address it, not even talk about it, soar right into just shit show. But hey, the good news for Biden is Biden will probably come right in when there's a vaccine.
Yeah.
And even though he won't be adopting like a complete mess, he'll be adopting like the way up.
I mean, the problem is there's a delay to all this, right? So these million people who are on plane on Friday are going to see their family this week.
Yeah.
There's, 40% of people are having 10 or more people.
But here's my question. If you could look at the entire coronavirus pandemic, when is absolute rock bottom? My thing is I think it's January.
Yeah, it's meaning that most number of deaths?
Just rock bottom for the whole thing.
So
jobs, death.
I have a friend in South Carolina right now.
In the Pentagon.
No, he's playing golf.
Raj.
Okay.
Oh. He's playing golf. His name's not Raj. And his crew, his LA crew, went to go play golf in South Carolina. They're wearing masks, and he said they're getting dirty looks.
For wearing masks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are they ethnic?
They're all white.
Okay. I was like, maybe they're getting dirty looks because I
think mask wearing is the new ethnic in the South. It doesn't matter what color you are. Okay, well, we'll see. But that's my guess. All I'm saying is I think January is going to be rock bottom, and then it's a slow growth from there.
Yep.
Topic jump, but I saw that, once again, the tale of two countries here. LA home sales are just on fire. See, because what else is going on in LA is like apartment rentals are terrible.
Yeah. Yep. Their rents are dropping. Big.
And they're offering all these discounts and all this crazy stuff. Buildings are all empty. But homes, so this is just K-shape? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, yes. Big K.
Okay, so if you're
Special
rich,
K.
then you're rich. And you're probably buying also because you're working from home, stuff like that.
And I think the biggest trend is the really rich Silicon Valley people are coming in and scooping it everything.
Because they know they're not coming back to San Francisco.
And money's irrelevant to them. Whether it's a 5 million, 10 million, 30 million, who cares?
And check this out. This is from a real estate agent at Oppenheim, which does a lot of big sunset traction, sunset real estate. Mm-hmm. This person goes, I'm selling a ton of $5 million to $10 million homes to people on social media. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, young people are killing it out here.
$10 million homes?
Yes. So here's the thing is like all those people that made it off TikTok, okay? TikTok pretty much became the thing during pandemic, right? It's what sealed the deal.
Yep.
And if you're a brand and you wanted to reach young people, you had to go through TikTok.
Yep.
How many people do you think make 1 million plus on TikTok? I would say well over 100.
You think over 100 people make $1 million
Do you
a
think
year?
it's super concentrated?
I thought it would be like 10.
I picture like 10 people make well over $1 million.
I think 10 people make over 10 million. The D'Amelios make.
I think 10 make 10 million, 20 make $1 million or to 5, and then the drop off is quick and severe.
Okay, so I don't believe that because we only know the American TikTok stars.
Yeah.
Right? There's British TikTok stars. There's Asian TikTok stars. There's every demographic. And guess what? When you make it on social media, where do you come? You don't go to Miami. You don't go to New York. Sure as hell ain't going to San Francisco. You come to La La Land. Okay? And those houses on those hills from our office view is filled with those kids. Then if you go down to the streets, they're filled with those kids.
Yeah, there's a TikTok house behind me.
But aren't they the stories that we're about to talk about next?
Well, here's the thing is that I think that's TikTok, but then there's also like all social media in general.
Yeah.
Look, I have spoken to 2 people who manage women on OnlyFans that are doing over $100,000 a month. Okay. And these are girls that we know personally that make over $100,000 a month. What do you think? If you're making $100,000 a month, you're going and just plopping down a $5 million house. Why not?
I'll tell you what, if I didn't have things going that are going and I was a little bit scummier, I would have an OnlyFans agency.
Yes.
Because I think someone could make a killing.
$1 billion.
Like saying, hey, sign with me.
Yes.
It's the new age Julie Morris.
I'll show you best practices. Yeah, you're like the new Ford models.
Think about it. How many models make $100,000 a month? You could count them on your hand.
Very few.
Yeah, you could make an agency and make millions.
There are like some of the girls' names that I've heard that make over $100,000 a month.
Yeah.
It is insane to me that they make that much money. They're not the creme de la creme.
I know, that's what's absurd.
Yeah.
It's not creme de la creme.
No. Because the creme de la creme still are doing their normal modeling.
They're still doing like Calvin Klein ads.
Which are not paying $100,000 a month.
I know, man. If I was a model grinding to try to get that Calvin Klein campaign, I'd have my tits out so quick.
Yeah.
If I heard these numbers.
And by the way, from what I'm hearing, tits aren't out.
No, you don't have to.
I know. That's also.
You don't even have to be
nude. You just aggregate like $20 across, a few thousand people.
You have to get 5,000 people to give you. If you're a hot girl on Instagram, right? And you have, let's say, 200,000 followers. You don't have 5,000 diehard. They'll give you 20 a month. For sure you do.
Well, you just do a little risquer, right?
Yeah,
don't you
sure.
Do like some, like,
all you got to do is put on some
are...
lingerie and boom, they'll pay for that because you're not showing that elsewhere.
And talk to the camera.
Talk to the
so
camera,
give
shout outs.
There's girls making over $100,000 a month not showing nips.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So many women are not going nude anymore. They don't have to.
Nudes out.
So Instagram might be
you probably make it
Do you
$2
think
million.
OnlyFans cannibalizes Instagram? Do you know how many creeps just go on Instagram just to scour girls' pages? Or is that discovery for OnlyFans?
It probably hurts
like
it.
Find it.
Yeah, you're right. That's the access point.
Think about it. How many professionals can make $100,000 a month? Very, very, very few.
0.001%.
Okay, that's who's buying all these houses.
Yeah,
on
you're
top of Silicon Valley people. You're talking about how many? If you think there's only you think there's only 20 people making $1 million on TikTok? You know how many people are making it on OnlyFans?
So I would say TikTok maybe I'm shorting it, but if you tie in OnlyFans, YouTube, whatever, it's
in the thousands.
Yeah, you're right.
It's in the thousands of people that are under 30 that make millions of dollars that live within a mile of this office.
I mean, these girls keep talking. Like Tana Mojo claims she makes like millions a month.
I saw David Weintraub started managing her, so we'll find out.
She just claimed to make $3 million this month.
Yeah, we gotta ask
OnlyFans.
because if those numbers are real, this is the craziest thing to happen to social media ever.
That's what I'm saying. Is that like that's why I think the TikTok thing. You're wrong. Even when those kids we met who came here, like Joe Albanese, that he came that one time, he was making over $1 million.
He's making a lot of money,
and we don't even really know him.
Yeah.
We know the Dolan guys are making bank.
And they're not doing a thing.
Yes, they're making bank.
And that's all. This is all brand deals. Other
These
than
are
the
dudes.
Nips.
Dudes in this reign make way less than women.
So the
women
market
were making way more
So the
money.
market between porn and Instagram, which is OnlyFans, right?
Yes,
Is just that's $1 trillion economy.
I think it is. I think we've learned it is. I think that there's also this appetite for you
don't feel like you're too creepy because you're not watching porn. You're just like.
Plus, I think you kind of know them.
Right.
Like you've been following them. That's your favorite girl on Insta.
Yeah,
and
that's
now
the
you get to
fandom part
see
of
her
it.
in
Right.
lingerie. It's like it's a more personal experience than.
That's why you don't have to be the cream of the crop. That's
So
why
are they
you just have to have a
gonna
following.
just crush porn?
You would think, right?
No, there's always people want more. There's always people that want more.
Okay, who's it?
Porn's not going away.
let me ask
That's
you a
a
question.
ridiculous
No,
thing.
but
If
like,
you had
do you
no-
think
but-
YouPorn's usage has gone down
No chance.
Okay,
with OnlyFans explosive growth?
OnlyFans is appetizer. YouPorn is still dinner.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get
You
it
still
messed
need
up.
your steak. You need
Visiting
your
free
fillet.
porn. I have to imagine.
Okay,
still,
who sees more of an impact, Instagram or Pornhub?
Instagram for sure. Because the problem is what happens is that if you're an OnlyFans creator, what you're saying on Instagram is, I'm not going to give you everything here. If you're really a fan of mine, come over here. It's the same thing with writers. They're leaving big publications to go start a Substack, but they're just broke
You're
ass
not
writers
wrong.
making like 10 grand a month, while these guys are
Yeah,
making.
it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
It's just you're not. OnlyFans is the most disruptive company out right now for content because it just took out the entire platform.
Why isn't there an OnlyFans competitor?
well, there is Patreon, and it's just a.
But why,
It's just
man?
a
If I was
paywall.
one of these
also a great
TikTok,
name.
if I was one of these TikTok, like, where's the OnlyFans house?
Why
Like,
would
that
you need
seems to me where the real money is.
No, you don't
House
need
is
one. They don't need a collab.
Because they don't make money.
You don't
like
need
that.
a collab. You just keep making your own shit.
No. But all I'm talking about is this: who is the agent? Because OnlyFans is also like it's a business that there's intricacies to it. Like there's
yeah.
the way they post and they do their
sure-
DM.
I'm sure that a person, a woman or a man who's a manager of this type of talent is now aggregating these people. For sure they are.
Because you should sign if you want to go to OnlyFans. Like there should be the top like agency that knows the, like I said, best practices. Will put you on. Will get you. There is collabs. Like I think like you could go to like. What if you went to Tana Mojo and like did a photo shoot with her? Isn't that a? Like, I know
Sure.
Tana Mojo would be hard, but you know what I'm saying.
What my point being is that like, so in TikTok world, you're looking, the reason why the houses exist, one is you're trying to create the energy, right? By collabing with all these other folks. In this, if you're popping and doing 100 grand, you don't need to go, I got to go to Tana Mojo's house and do an orgy to get an extra 100 grand.
Right, but what if you just signed a new girl who's making 20 grand a month and you want to get her up
Yes.
to 40? You do a collab photo shoot with the girl who's doing 100.
Sure.
And now your company is, right?
I think I am blown away by OnlyFans, and I think that's who's buying up all the houses in LA.
Yeah.
Are OnlyFans people.
Don't we have a connect?
Yeah, this is wild. I really feel like, what'd you say?
We have a connect.
At OnlyFans?
I think so.
Yeah, I talked to someone there.
I want some info.
He listens.
Yeah, I want info. All that I want is info.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
I don't,
I'll take
obviously,
anonymous info.
I haven't been able to do a deep dive. I have a girlfriend, but I have seen a friend.
Clips.
A friend has it.
Yeah.
And sort of showed me how it works. Like, show me the thing that when you subscribe, you subscribe for a fee, but then they're mostly upselling you.
Yes.
Like, you get DM'd, like, hey, do you want to see one nip?
Yeah.
$40. And then you pay extra for that on top of your subscription. Like, you're just
It's the same
milking.
thing. I've noticed in video games do this already. Once you're in a system, you're like, all right, fine, I'll take the. It's like once you're in Disneyland, you're in.
Yeah,
you're just gonna buy the churros
Yeah,
for
it's
$12.
like that.
I was
like
told
that.
I was told by someone yesterday that on Riot that you can pay $1.99 to DM people that you don't match with. And he's like, I'm running out of $50 packs.
Oh my God.
It's $1.99 per DM. Oh yeah, why wouldn't you pay that?
Oh, the upsell, man. Okay. Well, anyway.
Geez, that
it's
is
just-
Jesus, because you're
I
getting
feel
rich
like in, like-
people.
I feel like
Oh,
in, like,
wow.
If you have money, what do you care?
Yeah.
DM everyone.
Yeah, what do you care? Yeah.
Does it just automatically get charged? You get 50 pack?
He says he's running through $50 bags like day in and day out.
Sure. Why even care? Just shoot out DMs all day.
This dude's shooting his shot like
I feel like he's doing 3 years.
He's doing great.
He told me he's doing fantastic.
The upside is worth it.
Yeah, I bet it is. The return's probably worth it. I feel like in a few years, LA is just gonna be like just social media, like where it was like movie, like let's just say even like 40 years ago, it was like cinema.
Yeah.
And like you would go out and you'd see stars. And like I feel like it's just gonna be fucking like, oh, there's Tana Mojo and there's fucking
like you really have to. I mean, what percentage of people that try to make it an entertainment care so much about theater and craft that they're going to grind out a decade to try to get a role? Yeah. There's that. It's a small portion.
It's so small.
Yeah. It's so small.
They want the money and fame instead.
Yeah.
Why would you? They don't make most actors and actresses don't make.
Think about it.
Well, not only that, the person from Kentucky that's coming to LA to try to make it in the business doesn't care about the craft. They just want to be famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that, there's your thespian crowd, which is
very small.
But but if you look at what I think John's point was interesting was if you look at like the highest paid actors and actresses, right, that are just like buku wealthy, that's probably what Tana Mojo's going to make this year.
Yeah.
And do you know how much more work that it takes and how many years it takes to get to an A-list actor?
Yeah.
And that is true, I think, in the sense of with movie stars, the ones who make real money are very slim.
Oh, yeah.
The gap between real money and like just doing okay.
Like, do you know
a great living
is a big gap.
Talent Leonardo DiCaprio has is like insane.
And Tana Mojo's making more money than him this year, 100%.
My guess is Leo clears 30 to 40 a year.
That's what she is.
I mean, there's years, probably not this year, but there's years where Jake and Logan Paul made more money than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
That's absurd.
And he's like,
so if you're a kid,
talented
why would you ever be like, I want to be Leo? You're like,
there's only one
all
Leo.
you gotta do is box people and fuck around and run around LA?
Yeah, but like if Leo wants to make more money, he's got to go grind it out in like Vancouver for 6 months and learn lines.
Be away from
Jake
his
just
family.
Go beat some kid up.
All I gotta do is beat up this smaller YouTuber
and I get 30 mil.
Break some shit.
Yes, and so my gut tells me we're just gonna be seeing shitty movies and TV shows because talent's not gonna go there.
No, I think you're gonna see amazing OnlyFans pages. A lot of fuckery on Instagram and subpar movies for the next decade. Okay. So what I alluded to is, did you have something, Pete?
I was just gonna ask Dee. This like just randomly came to my thought. Did you see on Netflix they have now a randomizer for you?
No.
You can go over to the left side. You can click like I think it's like random or like pick it for me, and it'll just shuffle for you and pick something.
Oh, that's cool. I like
Based
that.
you would
on
like
what
that.
your watching habits or no?
Probably.
Okay. Do you have OnlyFans, Pete?
No.
Did you ever?
Do I? Am I on it?
Yeah.
No. Should I? I should experiment with it. Let's see how many Kathy.
No. I don't mean do like.
No, do you
post
consume content?
No.
Have you ever had an account?
No.
Oh. It's just funny because like I feel like in this new world where all my friends are like married and stuff, like I know it exists. I know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But you don't get like it's like this huge thing that is like you can't really.
Yeah, it was like eye-opening, the $50 Raya pack. I was like, wow.
Yeah, like you don't know what's going on in that other world. You know, it's like when you're married or whatever, you can still go to a club and see what kids are doing, but like on the internet you can't. You know. Okay. The one thing that we alluded to was all these TikTok houses, and so there's a couple things. There's these people that are making a lot of money that are buying and renting houses for themselves, and then there's obviously the phenomenon of like these TikTok houses or social media houses. But there's this story about these TikTok houses that, like, there's one TikTok house here that lost $1 million in 6 months, but now is a part of some like conglomerate that's publicly traded. I'm so confused.
Yeah, this is like going to be an incredible movie because it's a big scam. This was actually in the New York Times, and it was written by that woman, Taylor Lorenz, we've talked about. And it's called Clubhouse Media. Went public via a reverse merger. They took 4 TikTok houses that have 90 million combined followers. Influencers got free rent, editor, videographers, cross, marketing. And Clubhouse gets talent deals. Check this out. 10 to 50% cut.
Wide range.
So if depending
aren't there like some usury laws?
Then you signed a deal that said we'll take 10 to 50.
And it is weirdly linked to a Chinese healthcare company that kind of confused. Orchestrated this whole thing. And it's publicly traded. I mean, there's this.
So the healthcare company is publicly traded.
Yes, and they reverse merged into it. The entire revenue from and by the way, this just tells you this ain't that good of a business. Revenue from January to July during the biggest boom of TikTok ever.
Yeah.
95,000. The cost of sales.
95,000.
Cost of sales 90,000. Gross profit 5,000. Expenses 974. They lost $969,000.
So when you lose that kind of money, what do? You go public.
You go public. That's all you do.
Got it. Okay. Well, load it up into my Robinhood, please.
I want to see how this whole story plays out and these TikTok houses and what's going on TikTok. It's just, when Instagram became this monetizable thing, it was what we saw a flurry of were brands obviously jumping in to get people to do paid posts.
Yeah.
And then we saw influencers launch merch and products.
Yeah.
TikTok just feels way different. TikTok feels like, because so many people felt like maybe they missed out on Instagram, TikTok, like serious people and money are coming so fast at it. And they're like, we're not missing out on this.
That's why I think.
And
I think it also gave you time to have all these some good business people, like younger people that understand it, some swindlers.
Yeah.
Some there's this whole slew now of managers and hustlers that are there ready to go get the money.
Yeah.
When something like TikTok blows up. Whereas Instagram, they had to sort of emerge out of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There wasn't I remember early Instagram, you were literally talking to the talent directly.
Yeah.
Now everyone has a manager, everyone has a agent, that obviously has a big following. But it just feels what TikTok is doing for that demographic. I was talking to our friend Alfred, the president of PacSun, the other day, and he was telling me that he was telling me how influential TikTok is on their business. And he said the number one most requested item for men was 5-inch inseam shorts. So if you understand short lengths, 5-inch inseam is really short.
Yeah.
And is directly correlated to that crew of guys.
Josh Richards and Bryce Hall and all that.
They all wear 5-inch inseam shorts. And that is why it's the hottest category.
But they're all jacked. So what are these chubby little kids wearing?
Or
I'll tell you exactly what they're wearing.
Yeah.
5-inch inseam shorts.
Yeah, just with fat thighs.
Look.
That's like me wearing it.
You could always go to Middle America and see everyone wearing the uniforms of what was hot, but maybe the body types or whatever weren't the same.
And similarly in women's, so, when we think about denim as a category for adults, it's definitely soft because of the pandemic. It is on fire in women's because Charli D'Amelio wears jeans.
Here's the warning for all TikTok stars. There's this VC named Turner Novak, who's like a expert in kind of these content creators.
Uh-huh.
He got in a fight with Taylor Lorenz, the New York Times reporter, about TikTok. And he originally tweeted, TikTok's handpicking. They handpicked Charli. Yeah. And she responded, no, that's a conspiracy. And then he responded with actual data saying he's talked to both current and former TikTok employees that they have a content and editorial staff and they're picking and choosing which creators that they're pressing
they have to, right?
The scale on. And then they're choosing. So that's exactly the antithesis of how influencers were created in the old world.
Yep.
It was basically whichever content resonated with users that got pushed to the front.
Yep.
So that means if you're a TikTok star, you can literally be irrelevant the moment they take the thumb off the scale.
Yeah. I've heard, TikTok has faced a lot of issues with black creators saying that they throttle them.
For sure they do. 100% they throttle.
So if you're
ethnic creators.
So if you're TikTok, if you're TikTok celebrity or TikTok influencer, it's no different than what Warner Brothers did and picked these 5 actors and said, you're the most famous people in the world.
The difference is you didn't have to give Harvey Weinstein a hand job.
Right.
Like Charlie Dick.
Maybe there's something going on.
I know. Here's my question.
You just have to give a Chinese company all your data and they'll make you king.
Here's my question that I alluded to earlier, thinking that this was the case, is like, do you think that the D'Amelios have had a call with China?
No, I don't think it goes that deep. I just think if you look at all the TikTok stars,
Charli D'Amelio has a very close relationship with the CEO of TikTok. I know that firsthand. I have a friend who was invited to a Zoom with the CEO of TikTok, and Charli D'Amelio was invited.
Sure. Here's the thing. She's the biggest star on the platform, so of course I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg knows the biggest.
To the point. I don't think Mark Zuckerberg's talking to Kylie Jenner.
But those people had all been in contact with Mark Zuckerberg early on. They were all at the offices back in the day. You would see they would be posting videos.
But that is different. Like, do you think that like Zuckerberg's not talking to the biggest stars on Instagram?
But not anymore. No. But I'm sure it's something.
China is.
But here's what I think. What's really, if you look at TikTok, who are the coolest people in the world? Black creators. No, they're black creators, right? Yeah. Travis Scott, Kanye West.
Yes.
All what moves culture organically has always been black people in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I said it before and I'll say it again. Charlie and them are only just doing dances mostly created by black people to black music.
Exactly. And how is it that a new platform comes about and only people that are famous off TikTok look exactly the same? Yeah. They're all suburban looking white kids.
Yeah.
And so
it always seemed fishy to me that these basic looking white girls were like the stars.
Yes.
It felt like somebody trying to say what was popular as opposed to letting what
the
was
same
popular.
white girl and the same white guy. They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All the white guys look identical.
Yes.
All the white girls look identical.
Exactly. They're
But
all.
think about that. Even
they're
that
not even blonde. They're brunettes.
Yeah.
And the guys are.
I'm sure China knows there's more brunettes than blondes in America.
But think about even on the smallest scale, China is dictating what every American young person wants to look like.
Yeah, and that's why Americans are so stupid.
They're dictating the 5-inch shorts.
Yes.
They're probably over there in their factories like, let's whip up some 5-inch shorts. We're about to make these things hot. What's up, Pac, son?
And yeah, exactly. And I think that was my whole point to get to it. Because we know growing up organically, the only person high school kids looked up to were black kids.
Yeah.
It just was. It's
or
like,
Eminem.
like there was, Eminem snuck in and Post Malone snuck in. Other than that, it was all black kids. Mm-hmm. It's just insane to me that because the music is all black music.
Yeah.
It's not like, when you look at what songs have become popularized, it's but if you look at creators, even on my feed, I always like, damn, TikTok's really white. Yeah. That's not the case. Yeah. It's just what I'm getting served.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100% true.
That's crazy.
That's what's so scary is like, I don't see the immediate threat to that, but like that just shows you that simply some people in an office that push whatever to the top can literally change shopping habits at PacSun.
Yeah.
Because every kid this Christmas wants to look like.
And isn't it much deeper than just shopping habits?
Oh, yeah.
It's what every kid aspires to be.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're dictating what the youth of America aspires to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, like, I'll say, when it comes to, like, cultural appropriation, that's it.
And it's insane to me that people are still so stupid to not realize that. Yeah. Like, the American government needs to wake up. Like, we're being controlled.
Yeah.
The American youth is being controlled by data scientists in China.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'm sure there's an American editorial board, though, that's pushing those buttons. The Chinese people are just telling them to push it.
Sure, whatever it is, the engineering's there.
Yeah, it's definitely scary.
And, China isn't known for being overly welcoming to
No, it's a homogenous country.
No, I'm saying, from a race perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like someone almost made a cartoon of what like American celebrities should be. Like it's not even like the hot girl or like the kind of sexual girl. Like it's literally just basic white.
Yeah. Josie and the Pussycats is a movie, is a cartoon from back in the day, but there's a movie.
I think the original Instagram influencers need to be lauded and praised because they actually just were liked.
Yeah.
They weren't given it by a data scientist that said, we think this is going to be the most liked. They actually resonated with fans.
Well, that's why to me, like a King Batch or like those guys.
Good for that, yeah.
Like they blew up, like rightfully so.
Content.
Yeah.
Think about King Batch, black. Daystorm, black.
Yeah. There was
when the fans actually decide, it's all black kids.
It is true, man. I'll tell you, let the fans actually decide. TikTok is all black.
Yes. I mean, just if you look at all the music is black.
Yeah, all the dances.
All
they're
the
just
dancing
white people versions. It's just this because they don't have any actual rhythm.
Yeah. And then show your ass.
I mean, all the Vine kids, they were all black. They've all been in office.
Yeah, I know, man. It's literally if you let the real data decide. I think when it comes to I know the conversation of cultural appropriation has been so big in American culture and stuff like that. Like, I think in a way they're literally doing it on purpose with how you can serve who wins.
Like if King Batch goes on TikTok, he has like 1,000 fans. But he goes on Instagram, he's like 50
just
million.
throttled all the way down. Nope.
No.
Little white guy doing the same dance, same joke.
Same joke.
And King Batch is
to
funny.
the top. Yeah, he's
If
really
I'm
funny.
if I'm like a smart black creator, I go to a white kid and say, I'm gonna give you all my content,
Yeah.
but I
All
need
the moves.
50%.
Yeah, just find the most basic
Little
white girl you
Terrio?
can
Think
find.
about how big was Little Terrio?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's scary. That feels like a Black Mirror episode a little bit. You know? Shit. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens, man. We're far from the end of the content on that one. All right. What the hell is Torchy's Tacos? Last topic on business that we have for today. Torchy's Tacos has sold an additional stake of their business for somewhere around $400 million.
Torchy's Tacos, I would say, is the In-N-Out of Austin, Texas.
I've been there,
Yes, you've been there. I've been there with you. We've gotten food from there.
and it's a Texas thing.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
a Whataburger.
I don't know. They have 86 locations. I don't know if they're out of Texas, but it is like, just a really fun, cool, easy, fast, casual taco concept.
Is it?
It's great. It's fantastic. And every time, it's like if I go to someone in Austin, they're probably like, oh, Torchy's Tacos, tourist trap, right? Mm-hmm. Similar to how we would say In-N-Out is similar to that, right? And
So the Pete's of Texas hate it.
probably they're probably like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah,
You're
I've had better.
Yeah, yeah.
Animal style. Ugh.
I know this spot under the freeway.
Wisconsin, right off the freeway.
Yeah.
But it'll still go.
Roofies.
Yeah, but they'll still go. Exactly.
And he'll do a photo shoot and pretend.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic.
Jumping with his bag.
Yeah, some with a hot sauce and a
Yeah.
taco.
Oh, animal style. Living life animal style.
But the General Atlantic, a huge PE private equity company, took a stake in Torchy's Tacos for $400 million. They're thinking about taking it public. In a time where restaurant businesses are collapsing,
Yep.
there's clearly still, if you have great product and make great food and have that product market fit, you're still winning. And I think if we looked at like some of the restaurants, I only know what's happening in LA, the restaurants that were known for their food,
Yep.
not for their environment, right? Like just pure places like we get food from Jones on 3rd all the time.
Same.
It's slammed every time I drive by to get anything.
Yep.
It takes forever to get the food. They are slammed. So I think if you take different food concepts, they probably did okay in this time because people just want your food.
Yeah.
So Torchy's Tacos it just seems very like an anomaly. Like you're getting your valuation is definitely north of $400 million. It doesn't say what it is, but this is a huge deal for a taco chain.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't know. There was a time, I guess during growth marketing time, Bonanza 4 years ago or whatever, it felt like brand started to really not matter. Like it was more about like price, could you just get it for a price, whatever, get it, whatever. Like now it really feels like brand matters so much again.
I agree.
I think price still matters. And I think that, that stuff is like the Amazon thing is still really relevant.
Yep.
But man, brand matters so much.
Yeah, I think it's very clear if your only way to acquire customers is growth hacks, you're dead in the water very quickly.
Yeah.
And if you don't have some sort of organic virality, you're done. If you don't have organic growth as a brand, you won't make money.
And the way people are valuing brand is high. I mean, to me, this is all a brand thing. Meaning, yes, of course, the quality of the food is probably good and all that stuff. But you're paying such a premium because that brand is going to be around forever as is and could grow indefinitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, 86 locations for a fast casual concept is nothing.
It just felt like, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I probably would have said nah, it's all about price. It's all about growth hack. It's all about merch for whatever. But that's not really the case anymore. Even if it ever was the case, I might have just been wrong. But it feels like now brand really, really matters.
Well, I think when you have a recession and a pandemic, what weeds out is when the consumer has limited choice because of finances, they're going to pick the best thing they can get.
Yeah.
Right?
I think this pandemic really brought the truth out.
Yes.
What do people really like?
Yeah.
When Anand always talks about free markets, it's like it's almost like that with you put a squeeze on it and say like, okay, no one has any money, no one's going anywhere. What do they really like?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
In and out.
In and out. Fuck you, Pete.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break from the episode today to bring you today's sponsor, and is none other than...
Well, hold on, people. You don't have to hear Pete scream and yell.
Yeah, I'm going to hand this off to Dee.
This is going to be a nice, calm advertisement. So for those of you who've asked, I recently had some conversations with people in DMs. People don't know what I do
Oh, wow.
for a living.
Yes, I also didn't know what you did until I...
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. They just think I'm this famous podcaster.
Right.
That's not the case.
No.
I actually run fashion brands.
At a minimum, yes.
I run 12 for those that don't know.
Yeah.
And so this week at for the 5-4 group, which is the name of the company.
Correct.
We have a big week ahead of us.
Huge.
For Black Friday. All of our sites have a sale. I'm going to rifle off a few of them. First one, the Menlo Club.
Yes.
Go check that out. Google it to get to the site. The web address is themenlohouse.com. There is a special offer to join our subscription service for only $29 this month.
Wow.
The code is DEEGC. You get a full outfit. You get a pair of pants and a great shirt for $29. And then you can jump on the carousel and get a great package every single month. For those of you who saying, I would never sign up for that.
You're insane.
If you aren't in the Vogue style guide, you should be signing up for this.
Exactly. It arrives to your front door every single month.
Every single month. The clothes are fantastic.
Yes.
They keep you on trend. They're affordable for all price points.
Mm-hmm.
It goes well with things you already have in your closet.
That's possibly my favorite part about it is the month to month that you can pair together.
Yes.
Like summer months, winter months, there's a lot you can put together.
Check that out. Then our luxury brand, Alice Gray. Go follow Alice Gray, ALESGRAY, hold on for a second. Is gray with an E?
I know. I always get confused. I think it's an E.
It's an E. Hold on.
I always do this. When I edit videos for him or something, I'll be like, gray or gray?
Yeah, with the E.
Yeah.
Go follow Alice Gray, ALESGREY, a fully sustainable luxury brand. We are giving away a pair of our shoes.
No way.
Yes. They retail anywhere from $250 to $500. So go follow it on Instagram and enter the contest. And we also have a lot of great deals on the site for Black Friday as well. Use the code group chat. We'll get a little special surprise. Oof. Then Grand Running Club. You know the pants everyone was talking about.
Bang, bang, bang. The everyday pant.
Everyday pants. We got shorts. We got running shorts, running t-shirts. Even if you think you're active or you're not active and you're just a slob, there's something for you.
We are not going back to dress clothes anytime soon. So you might as well get the loungewear and get it now.
These are the same pants everyone else is selling on the internet.
The crooks.
But 2 for $80.
Yes. An unbeatable price. If you don't take advantage of that now,
and
you're an
use
idiot.
the code group chat. You might get a little something. Then head over to our shoe brand, shopnewrepublic.com. This is the best shoes out. You just can't find anything like this. Everyday sneakers, everyday boots, goes great with everything else we make. Great, huge sale. Josh never does a sale, so go check it out.
Josh is the hardest person to ever get anything out of, like sale-wise, discount-wise. He doesn't do this.
So this is a big opportunity. Go check it out. If you like Melrose Place, we're doing a sale on themenlohouse.com. We have slash prices 50% for hoodies right now for $49.
Wow.
Head over there. If you're looking for a mask, some hand sanitizer, check out cleanmonster.com. Use the code group chat.
What company are we at? Are we at like 8 or 9?
If you're looking for, you're a younger guy or gal.
Yeah.
We got youngandreckless.com.
Oh, Young and Reckless. Yes.
Black Friday for Young and Reckless is a monstrosity. You want bundles, you want fleece, you want denim. You need the clothes for the whole year and you're a young person, or you have a younger cousin, a little brother, a little sister.
Or if you have kids, these are great.
These are great. Use the code group chat.
Wow, another special discount.
Are you a kind of a funky person? You like novelty items? Check out Cotties.com.
I fucking love Cotties.
We make fish flops. We even make the world's only taco slippers. You can't miss out. These are hysterical. They're one of the biggest sensations on TikTok. Check it out.
It's great for the white elephant Christmas gifting.
Oh, yes. Stocking stuffers.
Yes.
It's
these guys are a home run.
Are you into streetwear? You think you're a cool guy or cool gal? Check out Club Fantasy. Clubfantasy.us.
Yes. Very cool.
Usually priced extremely high. Huge sale for Black Friday. Also, use the code group chat. I better create all these codes because I'm just throwing this out right now.
You're not even sure on them, huh?
I'm not even sure there are codes, but they will be by the time this airs.
Yes.
What else do we own? I think we own some other brands too.
You've gone through them all as far as I know.
Yeah, there might be some other things I'm missing, but hit me up if you think of some brand that I haven't thought of yet. Black Friday for us is big.
Yes.
We have slash prices. We make high quality product at accessible price points. Do not let the price fool you. The stuff is great.
Yes, and the biggest thing for women, this is not all just men exclusive.
Yes.
So women over at Shop New Republic have women's sizes there, and they make women's sizes at Melrose Place.
Correct. So check it out, and good luck. Black Friday. Find something that you love. Let me know what you purchase.
It's a great time of year just to stock up.
Stock up. Buy something.
Or get a gift for somebody.
Yeah. Help us.
Help us help you.
Yeah. You guys buy enough stuff. Maybe we'll go to 5 days a week.
Oh, wow.
If we have a $10 million week, I could go 5 days a week.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you could.
But I need a $10 million week.
Okay. So don't miss out. Get over there to all the different brands that we have going on. You're not going to want to miss. When does this sale end?
Cyber Monday.
All these into Cyber Monday? Or?
It goes into Cyber Monday, all these sales.
Okay. So you have a couple days to go over there and take advantage of it. Don't miss out. Code group chat is going to get you a discount just about everywhere. And then DGC over at themenlohouse.com how to sign up for the Menlo Club. Get that package for $29. And that's it. Anything else?
That's it.
Cool. Let's get you back into today's episode.
All right, next up. This one's annoying.
Yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse. Little fucker with his AR-15 or whatever that shot. And did he kill two people?
Killed two people.
Okay, killed two people.
On camera.
Fuck this little kid.
Literally, fuck this little kid. Yeah, I think that's fair. Showed up to the protests and wasn't even from the area.
Mm-hmm.
Had his little assault rifle and got himself into some shit. Killed a couple people. He was obviously in jail. The point is, he's been released on bail. $2 million bail, I believe it was.
Yep.
Something like that. Turns out, so of course the question is, who bailed this little fucker out?
Yeah.
Turns out, actor Ricky Schroeder, and there's like an entrepreneur guy, like a MyPillow guy.
Yeah, MyPillow.
And these dumb fucks.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a lot of fucks today, and I'm sorry, and Dad, I know you're listening.
Yeah.
But these freaking idiots took a photo with him like you're celebrating, like you just met an athlete you love.
Yeah, so Ricky Schroeder, if you are older, he was in Silver Spoons as a kid.
That's why I don't know him. I'm too young.
You're too young for
Yeah.
Silver Spoons. Great show.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
And later on, NYPD Blue, and he donated $150,000 to bail Kyle Rittenhouse out. This MyPillow guy donated $50,000. MyPillow guy is always down with Trump. He's always in that scene. And the rest was raised off a GoFundMe. He then is seen out smiling on a picture in social media wearing Black Rifle coffee.
I know, that bummed me out.
So I went and looked that up, and I was like, is there a tie between, because Black Rifle coffee is like an Americana,
that's also a big like Joe Rogan thing.
Yes.
It's like owned by ex-military guys.
Yeah, exactly. And they came out and said, we have nothing to do with this guy. We, maybe, I don't understand how this guy's wearing the shirt. So maybe you're denying it, but the kid, think about all the shirts this kid probably has. As a 17-year-old kid, you're picking a coffee. 17-year-olds don't drink coffee.
It has a strong brand, though. This is the thing. I think they very well might be lying, but I also think like if you're a young gun-loving kid, you. This is the type of brand that would appeal to
I'd
you.
rather Carhartt.
It's not like that though. It's almost like a, God, I don't know what to compare it to. It's like a picture, like a new cool, like you know how like On It is, and like these cool, like I rep that. Like a lot of workout companies.
Yeah.
It's like a young, army or military, whatever it is, owned company that I could see a young gun nut thinking was super cool.
So my guess is Black Rifle Coffee distanced themselves from him and said, we never sponsored. We don't know him. He just wore the t-shirt. I think, being completely objective, great for business.
For them, probably, yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, the one blurb I read was Black Rifle Coffee, beloved by right-wing Trump supporters.
Yeah, whether they like it or not, it's great for business. It just might not be the business they want.
Yeah. But, it's just insane. But
what they took a photo with him.
Yeah.
So here's my question. I already don't understand if you privately want to bail this kid out. I don't understand that. That seems absurd to me because either way, not political. This kid showed up 17 years old with a freaking assault rifle and killed 2 people. But you're so about it that you want to go take a picture with him. That means like you're saying fuck you to obviously not only people who died, but the people who feel this. I can't understand that level. Like, what are you even standing on that's good?
I mean, Ricky Schroeder just in April of 2019 got arrested twice for suspicion of domestic violence.
Got it.
So we know what we're dealing with Ricky.
So there's old Rick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there's that.
I wish I had something to add. It's just sad.
It's sad. It's absurd. Yeah. There's not even much to really debate about it so far. Okay. There you have it. Time to wrap it up with our weekly segment, Keeping Up with the Care that we do with Keeping Up with the Karens. If you aren't familiar with Keeping Up with the Karens, make sure you go check them out on Instagram, give them a follow. Incredible content.
Yeah.
They really just highlight, Karens all around the globe. I mean, I think it's more of an American phenomenon, but incredible follow. We teamed up with them to each week pick the Karen of the week.
Yep.
So someone who just, the Karen qualities are entitlement, not following rules, thinking the rules don't apply to you, maybe arrogance, all of these things. And I will say, normally Karens are white women with sort of a bob haircut. But for the purposes of this, there is no, it can be man, woman, child, anyone's fair game.
Yep.
Dee, who is your Karen of the week?
I mean, for me, it's just the people protesting at Huntington Beach.
Just a pack of Karens.
Just why? I mean, I get people are frustrated. I don't think it does anything. I don't understand what you hope to accomplish. Like when you're protesting something, I think you have to have like a distinct problem you're trying to solve. I don't think a pack of people in this particular moment during a pandemic, right before Thanksgiving, when the governor, the mayor, everyone has enforced this curfew.
Yep.
What do you think that's going to happen? Do you think Orange County is going to take a different path? I just don't get it. Like I saw people were passionately out there.
Yep.
And I just am like lost at why there? Why now? I mean, it's just like, I understand the curfew just got imposed on Friday night, but I just don't get it. I mean, like, what do you hope to get out of it selfishly as a person protesting there? Do you hope to go out to dinner till 11 p.m.? Is that what you're hoping?
I think it's just stomping your feet like a little kid. I think a lot of this shit has really revealed like old people that are just little kids trapped in adults' bodies.
Yeah.
And I think you're just saying, no, I don't want a bedtime.
And how many old people are out after 10?
I know, you old fucks. You're not even out.
Yeah.
You literally just don't want rules.
Yeah. Or it could be as something as simple as some organization is financing these things just to, because it gets the top of the news instantly.
True,
it was global press that a pack of people, and I mean, we're talking maybe 100 people.
I mean, let's be clear. 71 million people voted for Trump, and Trump campaigned on how Democratic governors are going to shut you down.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that same group is protesting.
And I will say, just to put it all back on Trump, because at the end of the day, I think it goes to the leader, is it wasn't addressed properly. Like it was talked about like it's not a big deal. He got it and it showed it wasn't a big deal to him.
Well, he was also rushed to a hospital by a helicopter.
I'm just saying, like the message was not a big deal. What's the big deal? Anyone on the Republican side who has gotten it, no matter what's going on privately, have all acted like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, I do get the fact that like you've had, even from like Gavin Newsom and across the board, you've had nothing but like bad leadership and muddy messages. And it feels like no one can take that. Everyone's frustrated because there's not a clear message. Remember in March when the message was 2 weeks to slow the curve or whatever?
Yeah.
And it was, look, we just got to do this for 2 weeks in fucking March. I mean, you had to know if you paid attention to any research or anything that this was not going to be 2 weeks. Yeah. Why lie to everyone and put yourself 9 months later in a situation where you're like locking back down? So not that I still think it's like, okay, grow up and like handle it like an adult, but so I'm not justifying what they're doing, but I do understand that frustration.
Yeah.
Because the leadership was garbage.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay. Anand, who's your Karen?
A TikTok. I think we uncovered that TikTok is throttling what the culture really is and what's created, and they're throttling Black creators because I think we just uncovered on this episode everything relevant in social media culture has been related to Black culture.
Yeah.
And why is TikTok all white?
Yeah. They're you want to talk about a machine for creating future Karens?
Yes.
TikTok.
Yeah.
There's going to be a bunch of entitled little white girls.
Yeah, just be like, I have 100 million followers on TikTok.
Where's your manager?
Yeah.
Do you know how many followers I have? That's coming.
Where's your algorithm? Let me speak to your algorithm.
That is coming. Did you see also, we didn't mention, and I was trying to find a way to make this my Karen or something, but I can't. The D'Amelios got canceled.
Yes.
For like the dumbest reason ever in history. Yeah. They did a video where they had a chef cook them food and like one of the girls was grossed out by eating a snail.
Yeah.
So dumb.
I would be too. And then I forget, Charli D'Amelio was talking about she wants to get to 100 million followers in a year because that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because she's fucking 12.
Yeah.
And like, no shit, that'd be cool to her.
Yeah, and they don't know that the Chinese editorial team had already told her, you're getting 100 million in December. Yeah. We're going to make it a New Year's thing.
They did look like spoiled brats though.
Yeah, of course. But of course they are. I don't know. The other thing that somebody said that I thought was a good point was like, yeah, you guys idolize these girls and you have no idea who they even are.
Yeah.
Like all you do is
10-second
dance.
clips.
Yeah. So like, you hear them talk and they sound a little spoiled. Like,
and it's only one move. It's this.
It's always that. And then
there's a little hip, arm to the right.
Hip thrust.
Is it because
it kind of shows butt?
Is it just complicated enough that it's attainable, but some sort?
There's not complicated at all. None of those dances.
Oh, the dances? Oh yeah, I think that's what makes it brilliant. Yeah. Is you're doing the same thing in your living room back in Iowa.
Yeah.
But so you're always just one step away.
Yeah,
you're just one Chinese phone call away.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to follow these girls because the level of fame they have that came so quickly.
Yeah.
With no real mentorship. Like if you think about Kylie and Kendall, they had Kim to look up to.
Yeah, the boss.
The boss was like, okay, this is how the game works.
Yeah.
There's no Kim here.
There's no Kim. They also haven't been outside yet.
No, that's a good point.
Wait till they get like the country opens up and all of a sudden
I'd be worried.
Like,
pray for Charlie and Dixie.
Yeah, you're at some
it's
creepy.
Gonna be
Charlie
weird...
at 18 running around LA. Woo, we've seen that story play out.
Yes.
It doesn't end well, especially when the parents are trying to be famous.
Well, that's the big thing, right? I mean, look at like Lindsay Lohan, right?
Yeah.
That family was always wanting to be all up in the videos.
Yeah.
Didn't turn out so well.
Gotta be careful.
Just saying, some make it, some don't.
Yeah.
Keep it tight. Okay, was that it, Anand? I'm not cutting you off. Okay, mine is Donald Trump Jr. Got the vid.
Yeah.
And just wanted to call him out and say, fuck you.
I saw his video too.
Yeah, and like that's kind of what I was thinking of when I said that they all, I don't know what anyone's dealing with privately, but they all just like, oh, I guess I got the Rona. You know, like you just try to downplay it.
Yeah.
And it's just the thing that kills me is number one, the reason why you're a Karen is because you walked around entitled and whatever, and now all you motherfuckers are getting it.
Yeah.
Because Rudy Giuliani's son got it too.
Yeah, why not?
They all got it. But also it's that like there are numbers that show that people are dying, people are getting it and having very bad reactions, and people are losing their jobs because of it. So to downplay it, you're literally just like spitting in the face of like millions of people.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're just an idiot.
And
like, what's the point?
Poor people aren't getting the care that a Donald Trump Jr. would if he even had it bad.
Yeah, and here's my point. What if you lost your job? You never got corona. No one you know got corona, but you lost your job because you were a waiter and you worked at the thing. And now this guy is saying it's nothing. Well, now you're just fucking pissed because it's like, okay, then it's nothing?
Yeah.
Then what am I doing? But then there's all these numbers that people are dying. It's just like, how can you not even have respect for the fact that this illness has shut our country down and killed a couple 100,000 people?
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. They're just a bunch of Karens. But I was going to give it to Trump again, but I can't be repetitive. But the way this mother effer, I mean, it makes me so happy the way that he is just losing even the perception of power day by day. And he just continues to not address the press, continues to not do press conferences, won't address corona, and just tweets out his little bullshit.
Yeah, he looks really weak.
Oh, it's gonna end so badly for them.
Yeah.
Because you can't, I mean, all these cases are just getting thrown out over and over. And now he's grasping at straws and he's just going to reveal how like corrupt he's down to be.
Yeah.
To try to make this shit happen. And it's not going to work.
No, it's really bad.
And they went back and recounted and Georgia won after the recount.
And that's a Republican governor.
Shout out to Georgia, man.
Yeah.
They won by like 12,000.
Yeah.
That's Stacey Abrams.
Yeah.
Got the job done.
Big win.
Okay. We got some shout outs?
Yeah.
Who do we got?
Pete?
I have no shout outs.
Oh, no. I didn't have any either today.
Oh, so,
Wow.
Okay, well, sorry to the 10 of you that had shout outs that we're forgetting.
We'll get them on Wednesday.
Shout out
Don't
to
worry.
you. We'll get
we get them out at least eventually. I do have a couple things to add, though. We did do a poll over on Twitter.
Okay.
Did about the whole energy drink situation that we have going on. We polled the people, and the winner out of all the votes, Celsius.
That was for the favorite?
Yes. So against Monster Energy, Celsius, Bang Energy, and Red Bull.
Can I get like a Celsius box?
Yes. What do you mean?
House?
Sure. I mean, we don't have a a direct connect with them.
We have a plug.
Do we have a plug?
I got DM'd
Did you?
by Ballin, Robert. He's got the plug.
Of course, he's got the plug. He's got the plug and everything.
Yeah, like plug it up, man. I feel like we should all be drinking Celsius here on the pod.
I'm down.
I mean, I've been saying it's the best beverage in America.
So, in
we've
addition,
been doing a lot of love.
In addition, I did a whole taste test video over on our YouTube, and it was also confirmed. The rest are disgusting. Celsius.
For the
Fantastic.
sugar-free ones you're talking.
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well,
so
actually, I
Celsius.
did do some with sugar. Because there was like a NOS one that was suggested, and they don't make non-sugar.
I mean, that can just looks disgusting.
Yeah.
46 grams of carbs and 41 grams of sugar.
Oh my God.
I took one sip, and I was about threw up.
Oh my God. Okay. So you polled, and people love Celsius the most.
Yes.
Okay.
We also did a giveaway over on our Twitter last week. Nicholas, don't even know how to say his last name either. Palins. He is our winner. So go ahead and DM us, and you can claim your prize.
What's the prize?
The prize is one of the Black Friday gift boxes from Grand Running Club.
Okay, great.
So lucky for him, he's getting either a pair of pants, 2 of them, or a pair of shorts.
Great. Good for him. Hopefully lives in a climate that allows him to wear that stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
That's it.
Okay. Are we going live tonight?
We're going live.
Okay. So when this episode comes out, we'll be ready to go live probably shortly after, right? Mm-hmm. What time are we going to go? Like 8?
8.
Okay. So
Twitch, cocktail.
Group chat pod. Catch us on Twitch. Grand Running Club half marathon. Go sign up.
Go sign up.
When's the end of that? When's the end?
December 5th and 6th. We're coming around the corner.
Okay. Yeah.
I just did a 10-mile run on Friday. I'm getting ready.
In one shot?
Yeah. I mean, I got to run 13 in 2 weeks.
Do you think this is faster than the last time?
Gosh.
Pardon?
Do you think you finish quicker this time?
No, I'm
than the last
definitely in worse shape.
Got it.
I'm not being able to run often right now. And then Thanksgiving, that's going to throw a wrench in it. So
if you had to do another marathon, how long would you allot to get in shape?
6 months.
Really?
Yeah, I need 6 months.
Damn.
Because my body just, I roughly took 5 months last time, and I felt like I needed more time.
Got it.
And I was properly training, and it took me 5, and I wasn't.
And you just slowly ramp up how long you're doing. That's how you train.
Yeah.
Got it.
They give you all these like more clever ways to train. I obviously don't follow that. I just came up with my own D's package.
Yeah.
He's training.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then make sure you head over to Melrose Street Journal, subscribe to our newsletter, hit us up. We got a bunch of articles over there. Obviously, Group Chat Pod on Instagram, Group Chat on Twitter. Really proud of that. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
We did it. We'll see you guys tonight. Have a good week.
Ciao.
Ciao.